guys, so today's video is an exciting video because I really like the way that it turned out and I'm just really happy. So it is all about this makeup look, which I used drugstore makeup and affordable brushes for you guys, which I feel like is insane. I figured I would show you guys because I know a lot of you have been requesting drugstore makeup looks and just more affordable products. Don't get me wrong, I love my Sephora and my high-end makeup, but it's great to, you know, find things that are more affordable to use instead of having to go out and splurge on every single thing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I used a couple of palettes I haven't used ever. They've just been sitting in my drawers and I really like them. And then I also used brushes from Morphe. Morphe is the most affordable brush line I have found, and I am so insanely impressed by these brushes. Like I can't even deal. You know, I didn't try them out for a really long time because I'm so stuck on my Sigma and MAC brushes that I was like, I don't know if I want to try them out. But I finally tried them out and I've been obsessing over them, and especially this one, the, what is this number? The M439, amazing foundation brush. And also I just want to say I used a couple of them for different reasons. Like I used this one for bronzer and blush. It's just cool to find different products that you can use in multiple ways other than just one, and I love this duo fiber brush. Like, I mean, you can use it for so many different things. The only brush that I had to use, I know some of you are probably like, really, Casey? But honestly, the only brush I did have to use was this flat shader brush, and this is by MAC. Now the reason why I used it is because I cannot find my flat shader brush from Morphe. My favorite one, I'll list it down below. I don't remember the numbers because they all have different numbers on them and I don't remember them. But my favorite one, I'll leave it down below for you guys, but I can't find it anywhere. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoy it, and let's go ahead and get started. If you're wondering what my shirt says, it says, "Cute guys, sorry, I thought you said French fries." Just if you're wondering. Okay, let's get started. Bye! So we're first going to take the Gilded Gold palette by Ulta, and we're going to take this shade right here with the M14 from Morphe, and we're just going to blend this into the crease. This is the perfect transition shade, and I really love it a lot. I love the matte shades in this palette much more than I do the shimmery shades. I was going to use a shimmery shade in this tutorial, but it was just not pigmented, so I'm sticking to the mattes. So I'm going to take the color right next to it, and I'm going to take this brush, which looks like the MAC 217, and I really like it a lot, so I'm going to take that color and put it right into the crease. And this is just going to help kind of define the eye, contour it out a little bit, and give some definition. So you just want to do that on both eyes, and I really love this brush because it's a little bit more pointed than the MAC 217, so it really gets right into that crease and blends everything out. Then I'm going to take this 515 brush, and this is a smaller, more precise brush, and I'm going to take the two darker shades in the palette, and we're going to do more of a cut crease look. So I'm going a little bit above my crease, and I'm just going to go in. I'm focusing most of the color on the outer half and flicking it out, and then I'm going to drag the rest of it right in, as you can see I'm doing right here. So you just want to slowly build this up. You don't want it to be too dark or too heavy. I just want it to be pretty noticeable. So again, I'm kind of flicking it out and putting most of the color on the outer corner and then just dragging it in the crease. Like I said, I am doing this a little bit above the crease, so it makes it look like I have more lid space. And then it's a tweezer break. My brows are so bad. And then I'm going back in with that brush we just used that looks like the 217, and we're just going to slightly blend this out. You don't want to blend too much because we do want that harsh kind of cut crease look, but you just want to do a little bit so it's not looking really jagged. Then I'm going to take this Makeup Geek eyeshadow. I cannot remember the name of it, but I will leave it down below. It is this beautiful, beautiful seafoam green color, I guess you could say, or mint. I don't know. It's a mixture, but it is beautiful. The only thing is you do have to build it up. So I probably went in about three or four times to build this color up to get it to the intensity that I wanted. But once you get there, I promise you it's worth it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful shade, and I am just, the moment I saw it, I knew I had to do a tutorial. Then I'm I'm going back in and just touching up a little bit. Again, don't blend too much. You just want to blend the edges so they seamlessly go in together. Then I'm taking this NYX Epic black liner with that same brush we used for the cut crease part, and you can see how freaking black this liner is. It is so black. I'm obsessed with it. I mean, it is, oh my god, so beautiful. And this brush makes it really easy to do a nice winged liner, and it worked really well with this gel liner. So, I mean, hello, new favorite combo. This liner is no joke, y'all. They call it Epic Black for a reason, because it is midnight black. Then we're going to take this NYX Jolie eyeliner and line the upper lash line, or upper waterline, I'm sorry. And then I applied my KoKo lashes in Goddess, which I have used constantly lately because I'm obsessed with them. And then going in with this Loreal foundation, I'm just going to really buff it in with this brush. This Loreal foundation can sometimes look patchy, so you really want to make sure you blend it into the skin. And I really like this brush with it because it's really soft and it's pretty big, so it covers a pretty big area on your face and gets the job done. Then I'm going in with this LA Pro concealer and blending it out again with this flat top brush. Now you can see half of my body looks warm and the other side looks very just plain Jane. And that is because I had my Vanity Girl mirror on, so I'm sorry about that. The color kind of looks weird, but I end up turning it down in a little bit. So I'm going to take that LA Girl concealer and again highlight the nose with it and on the chin because I always contour my nose. It's just what I have to do. And then to set everything, I'm taking my e.l.f. eye brightener, which I really love, and I'm going to set it all in place with this brush from Morphe. I like this brush because it's not too dense. It's really light and fluffy, and it really just applies everything seamlessly. Taking this Ulta bronzer. Now, if I had to go back, I would definitely use a different bronzer because this one didn't really show up on my skin that well. But if you're more fair, I think you would like it. It was too light for me. But I'm just going to go ahead and blend this on the areas where the sun would naturally hit. And if you guys see Rose in the background, I had no idea that she was chewing on one of my tank tops. So, went through this whole video without knowing. She is so sneaky. Turn down the light. There we go. A little bit better. The light's still on, but, you know, we're working with it. Taking this NYX Contour palette, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is probably the ashiest of all of them. And then using this Morphe brush, I'm going to very lightly contour my cheeks. I have heard that this NYX palette is super pigmented and it's really hard to blend sometimes. So I made sure to build up the color, and this brush is really precise. So I just wanted to make sure I was careful with it because I didn't want to go overboard with the contour. Taking this Palladio matte blush, I'm just going to add this to my cheeks with the same brush we used for bronzer, and I like this color a lot because it just adds a nice flush to the cheeks, but it doesn't overpower the eyes. Again, with that same brush we used for setting the under eye, I'm going to take this Sonia Kashuk highlighter, and I'm going to put this on the top of my cheekbones. I would much rather use a shimmery eyeshadow than this. I was pretty disappointed by it because it's not as intense as I wish it was, but if you're looking for a really subtle highlighter, I think you would like it. Taking the NYX Micro brow pencil, I think that's what it's called. I'm going to fill in my brows. This took me quite a bit of time, and I was playing with Rose, so it took me quite a bit of time, so I just went ahead and skipped over it, and then I'm using the Maybelline Brow Drama just to set everything in place. Going back into that palette, I'm going to take the lighter shade right here, and this is what we're going to use to highlight. This brush is awesome because it does have a tapered end, so it gets right under the brow perfectly. So I'm just going to apply that right underneath both eyebrows. And then we're going to go in with this darker chocolate shade and this brush, and we're going to put this right underneath the lower lash line. I didn't want to smoke out the lower lash line too much. I just wanted to put some color down there and add a little hint of smokiness. And then we are going to take that NYX liner we used to line the upper waterline, and we're going to use it to line the lower lash line. And you can see right here how black this is. This is so intense. The blackest eyeliner from the drugstore that I have personally seen. And then I'm taking this brush again, and I'm going to just blend out the color we put on the lower lash line. And the Ulta matte eyeshadows really do blend very, very well, so I didn't have to do too much work with it. Then I took this CoverGirl mascara, and I went in to put it on my lower lashes. And I was like, oh, wait, there's a little too much right here. Let me fix this. And then they started clumping together, and I was like, no, okay, I'm over it. I'm done. So I went back to my trusted L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara and fixed the situation at hand. So, yeah, I love this mascara. It's one of my favorites from the drugstore by far. Taking this Palladio, again, lip liner in Gingerbread, I'm going to line my lips with this. It's a great neutral liner if you're looking for one. And then taking my ultimate favorite lip color right now, which is this NYX Matte Lip Cream. Is that what it's called? I can't read it. But it's an espresso. And oh my gosh, I get so many compliments when I wear this lip color. It is beautiful, and it dries really matte, and I just love it. I love these darker nudes, and this one is perfect. So after that, you are completely done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share, and I'll see you all in my next one.